Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me. We're going to make a get well card today. And you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is, let me see how big this is. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And you're going to score at 4 1/4. It'll be a top folding card. So there we go, there's our card base. And then you're going to need another piece of cardstock, and I'm using the same color. You can use different colors if you want, doesn't matter. But this piece is cut at 5 inches by 3.5 inches. And on the 5-inch side, you're going to put it there and you're going to score at 1/2 inch. And at 2, at 3, and at 4.5. So that's 1/2, 2, 3, 4.5. And then that's all the scoring that we're going to have to do right now. So go ahead and fold and burnish this. Now, where these two flaps, the 1/2 inch, they're going to kind of go together in the back of this little box. So right here on the top, we need to cut out a little hole. Let's see, I've got my little pattern here, and I'm using just my Stampin' Up! Punch, and this is just the scallop oval. If you don't have this, you can use just about anything. Let me see, let me make sure I'm cutting it on the right side. Yeah. So I'm just going to place this little piece of paper somewhere in the center. And I just have a piece of repositionable tape on the back of that. And then I'm going to slide this in and line it up with that. And then I'm going to punch that out. There we go. We've got our little opening. Now on the inside of your card, what you're going to do, you are going to line this little flap up in the center of your card and right up against that score line, just like that. Looks about right. And then I'm going to put some art glitter glue on here. Give me a little bit of wiggle room. And I'm just kind of holding it in place while I lay that down. And then we're going to make sure that those score lines are lined up and it's somewhat in the center. Move it down just a little bit. There we go, we've got that. Then this piece, this 1/2 inch, is going to fold up and meet that one. Let's see if I can get that up where you can see it. See how it's going to meet that one right there? Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue down through here. And then I'm just going to bring that one up and lay it up against that 1/2 inch, and then just make sure that it's lined up really well, and then press that down. So see, there's our little box. Now we want to glue this bottom down so that the bottom will not pop up every time we open our card. And before I do that, I am going to put down this piece of paper so I can write on it. And this piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So let's put that down first. This is our, oh, I forgot to say, this is our Wednesday remake. I made this one probably about 4 years ago, this card. So then we're going to put some glue here. Then we're going to close the card up and glue that down to the bottom. So see, there's our little tissue box in there. When you close the card down, it will close down. And then when you open it up, your little tissue will pop up. So we'll get a tissue and put in that in a minute. So we're just going to take our bone folder and press that down really well. And then we're going to put a mat on the front. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to put this piece right down here. And this is cut at 1 inch by 5 1/4. We're going to put this right close to the bottom. Make sure I got it straight. And then this I fussy cut out of that paper collection. And this is the same collection that we used yesterday. It is the Poetic Rose from Prima. So we're going to put this right up there. And I'll have a link below to this collection if you want to grab it. I don't have many left, so we're going to put this up on pop dots. And I think I want it to go that way, right there. And then I'm just going to trim this little leaf off right here, just a tiny bit. And this one, just so that it doesn't stick out past the card. There we go. And then I cut this out of some gold foil, and it just says, "Get well soon." And this is a little die that we had in the shop. We don't have any of them anymore, but it is a Creative Expressions die. These are very inexpensive, but they cut really, really well. These are the little dies. I've got more of these coming, but I just don't have any more of them right now. So this just says, "Get well soon." And I'm going to put this down using some of my art glitter glue with this little fine point, because I don't know how I would get it down otherwise, because these little letters are so thin. And then we're going to put a little piece of bling right here on the end. And we're going to open it back up on the inside, and I cut out some little flowers out of the paper collection, and I used a die. I used this Graphic 45 die. It's got all kinds of flowers, and it's got these big tags on here, leaves, everything. I cut it out with that, and I'll link all of this below if I can find everything. We're just going to put this on the inside just to give it a little bit extra. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some of this bling in the center of the flower. Just like that. And I'm not going to worry about that little tiny one there. I'm just going to do it like that. And then let's get a tissue to put in there. Alright, I'm going to foam on this way, and then I'm going to cut that bottom off, because you don't want any extra bulk in your little pack here. So we're just going to cut that extra off and then push that down in there. Like that. So there's your little tissue, and then it will still close up, and it'll still go in a regular envelope. No big bulk to it. Alright guys, that is the card. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click that little bell when that little bell pops up, so that you'll be notified when we do a new video. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.